Biology is a really interesting subject. I would say it's my favourite A-level, and I think that there's a lot of content, but I really enjoy that amount of content because it gives you a lot of detail that you didn't necessarily learn at GCSEs. I think that you have to be very motivated because there is a lot to learn, but I think it's definitely interesting and it answers all of your questions that you've been asking yourself in GCSE.
I think that history is a very interesting and fun lesson, but you have to really like what you're doing because it's a lot of work.
I'm studying chemistry because I want to do medicine, and I think that it's a really satisfying subject because you have to get your head around some facts, some maths, and also a lot of shapes. So I think when you get that right, it does take a little bit of time, but it's definitely very rewarding.
I think that business is a very interesting lesson too, because you're learning things that you're going to be using for the rest of your life. For example, how to calculate profit. And I think I would recommend everyone that wants to do business when they finish school to take it, because it will already start telling you how to prepare for uni.
I think theology is a really interesting subject. I like learning about the different views on who they believe God is or what evil is to them, and I also think it's really good with regards to my other A-levels, because biology and religious studies, for example, is quite compatible, because with biology you learn about things like conception and fertility, and then in RS you learn about the different ethics of what people believe about things like that.
I really like doing languages. I think that like business, there's things that I'm going to use for the rest of my life. We don't only learn how to use it properly, the grammar and how to speak it, but also we learn about the culture and about things from other countries that are really interesting and that I really enjoy.
I think for sixth form you need to be quite independent with your studies, as you learn what you do in your lessons, but you also need to do some wider reading to get a wider knowledge of your subjects. I also think that you need a lot of motivation to do your extra work, and I also think that you need to be determined and you need to have a positive mental attitude towards your subjects so it can help you grow into becoming a lot more knowledgeable.
What's good about studying sixth form is that you get to choose which subjects to do. For example, in Spain you couldn't, and now you really get to choose the subjects that you actually love.
I think friendships in sixth form are a lot tighter than when you're in your GCSE year, because I think everyone's a lot more mature, and so you develop bonds between your friends that you'll have for your whole life.